Any of the kids interested in Mina? They don't really know about this game, no. I told Finn about it, and he doesn't seem all interested. What would be special events or just chatting? Special events, right? It doesn't. Is Nintendo Direct in its own category? Nintendo Directs. No. Special events. Okay, and we watching on YouTube? YouTube Nintendo Direct. 9/06/2026. Nintendo UK? Nintendo of America. Can we hear it? No, we can't. Can we hear it?
Nintendo Music can now be accessed on web browsers.
Thank you very much to Outer Jambread for the 46 months. With my partner hates water, what do? Definitely don't let them play Pokemon Gold and Silver, because apparently it's got a big problem with that. Or was it Platinum? I can't remember. Yeah, or Mina the Hollower, yeah. I don't know. I feel like with some rare exceptions, if you don't like water, there's something wrong with you, and you need to work on it. That's a red flag, I gotta say. And I'm pretty mellow when it comes to red flags. I think a red flag does not mean, you know, completely bail, but that's close. That's close, yeah. You gotta drink water. Thank you to Cosplayer for the 8 months with Joms A, just finished The Great Gatsby. Is this whom you named your dog after? Or Joms B, to Mina the Hollower, never been more obsessed with the game since Silksong. I'm annoyed that you found so many secrets that I didn't. With due respect, fuck you. Oh, did I? I thought I've been sandbagging on the game secrets, actually. Yes, Gatsby is named after Gatsby from the book. Yeah, it's just a fun name to say. I thought it'd make a good dog name. Gatsby? What Gatsby? Thank you, Fletchco, for the 16 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mystic Maya for 23 months. Hey, Joe, sorry I missed some streams because I was in a comment. This was the comment. Any good streamings I missed out on? Henry meme. Do you know about the Henry meme? Stupidest meme that ever was a meme. In all seriousness, if you were in a coma, then that's serious. I'm sorry that happened to you. But if it's a joke, then it's a pretty good one. Thank you to Cannot Collide for the 60 months with hello, hi. Leah, hi. And thank you, FredBet96 for the 18 months with sup. Nintendo Music anytime, anywhere.
Nintendo Music.
Thank you, Hairwife, for giving a sub to Elsai Kongaroo. Wow. Takes me back. Love that story.
Come one, come all. Here's what's
Can't bring myself to finish it.
Kingdom. A new power
Nintendo Switch 2 edition. What?
Assist mode. Double badges. And oh, the Koopalings. And over in the brand new Bellabelle Park, Camp Central with the Toad Brigade training camp. Do it solo or team up. And speaking of teaming up, attractions galore in Attraction Central. Local wireless multiplayer, including game share support, online multiplayer.
Wonder was okay.
Versus attractions, lots of collectibles.
It really did feel like a showcase of look at all the things that Nintendo can do that Mario Maker can't. Everything had to be just so like wacky and like set PC and stuff like that, you know? How's the sound now, by the way? Is it too loud, too quiet?
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Super Mario Bros. Wonder on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
How much is the upgrade pack? How about you just let people who supported you with the original release just like get the upgrade for free, and now they can play it on the next console that costs a lot of money? Like, what the fuck? It's kind of low? Okay. This game was bad, right?
Samus, I've been waiting for this.
Has this started? No, this is just the pre-show. Okay. I'm tired. That does not bode well for reading. Shit. I need 3 people from the audience to volunteer to come on stream and read Grace 22. I will not be participating, but I will be watching for maybe the first hour. And then I'll just probably catch the VOD.
Okay, let's go.
What is this game? Available now. Okay. Are they just dropping games or what? Kirby Racers. Why would you release another racing game to compete with yourself? You already have the best party racing game. Why would you make another one? Just for love of the game? This Kirby is cool. Kirby is not cool. Kirby is cute maybe, but not cool. Kirby Air Riders.
Back at it again on Yumian Islands. Well, look who it is. Crystal seems to be everywhere these days. The hustle never stops. But what's she spending her money on? All right.
Kate wants this game for her birthday.
I give up.
Ever since Angie's misadventures in romance,
Unhappy Angie spotted.
Crystal has a new gig. Part-time cheerleader and full-time
Our
friend.
special granola parfait infused with hot dog.
AI voice?
That's not...
This will totally go viral.
Sure, you do you. She understands that sometimes you need to be with nature. Share quality time, goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
What do you do? Is it a life sim or?
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
Wow.
Done.
Okay, Picasso. At the end of the day, Crystal never clocks out from being a pal. But she does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it. That's a good doggy.
Dumb shit happens the game, but how does the dumb shit
Tamagotchi
happen?
life, living the dream.
Is this a different game, or is that's what it's called? Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream. I don't know nothing about this series. Kirby Air Riders is peak. Okay, you're lagging real hard, chatter. Sorry to be the one to tell you. Oh, you gotta join the Nintendo app and to be up to date on all the Nintendo news. There's so much news. Needs its own app. Better put that on your phone. New titles on the Wii Shop channel every Wednesday. Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3. Alright, 25 seconds, here we go. Adventures of Lola 1 and 2. Super Manchu. Harvest Moon. It's an amazing skit, I don't know why it's so funny. Alright, here we go. It's crazy that for Switch 2 this is pre-rendered. Nintendo Direct. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm
How's the
Yoshiaki
sound?
Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
I think it's quiet.
First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please
The
take a look at this.
The first one? The first one. Not 2. We're still doing
Hello.
Switch 1?
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Is it still quiet?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
It's now louder than it was when chat told me it was too loud. Okay. I love audio shit.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm.
This looks shit.
Listen carefully to the beat. Find
What
your
beat?
flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now.
2, 3,
now.
4, now. Oh,
2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
Only 80?
And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes.
What's the
For
healing
example,
system?
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
What's with this text-to-speech bullshit?
Finally, you're awake.
Go forth, magician,
Skyrim?
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with B.A. B.A.
Bonky Kong.
And a healing spell with B down A.
B down A.
Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Not me.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Why
Or
can't
aim for 3
Nintendo do
o'clock
voice
on the dot.
acting? This is the game they're leading with
Emily
today.
got the snack.
That bodes well, actually.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd.
Also
Pre-orders
playable on
are
Nintendo
available
Switch
now
too.
on Nintendo
Okay.
eShop.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo
Do you really
Switch
not
2
like it?
system.
It looks boring as hell to me. I'm not kidding that it looks bad to me, but like I'm not saying it's a bad game. People seem to be happy for it. It's just not for me. That's all. It's the same with the racing game. Like I'm not gonna be happy about a racing game.
Including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's good.
Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Disclaimer captured on PlayStation
Edo-era
5.
Kyoto
Okay,
has
that's
been
weird.
overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen.
This could be good, to be honest.
Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
This is my bullshit.
Oni armaments are also at your
It
disposal.
looks way better
to
than
turn the
Rhythm
tides of
Heaven
battle.
Jungle Slop.
You can even use
I heard the
Joy-Con
demo was
2
bad. That
motion
tracks,
controls
yeah.
to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Whoa.
Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma
Nintendo
2,
really just does
explore
live
the
in their
new
own
land of
world,
Morgan,
don't they?
Seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle.
This is the first time I've
Plus,
seen
you
footage
can
of this
lead up
game.
to 3 pawns. Custom
It looks pretty good.
companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale.
Wow,
on
the
your own.
frames. Holy
What
shit.
fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns?
Oh, it's the
Dragon's
same
Dogma
game.
2,
Oh, okay.
Dark
All right.
Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills.
Spoilers?
Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and
Oh, that's a cool
reclaim
outfit.
Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the 2-player
This game
co-op
looks good.
adventure Orbitals.
I would like to
Protect
play
your
this
home
game.
in
This
an
game looks good.
expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path.
Is it only Switch 2 or is it going to be on other platforms?
Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos.
Yay.
Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today.
I wonder if
on
it's going to be
Nintendo
better
eShop.
than
Journey
Signalis.
through the
No, it
glade
wasn't
of
called
dreams
Signalis.
in this
Split
bold
Fiction. Is it going to be
reimagining
better
of
than Split
Rayman
Fiction?
Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical
I don't know.
stages.
Some of this seems
and
kind of
enjoy more
soulless
added
compared to the
content.
original. The
Up to
3D,
4
it
players
doesn't
can go
always
out
work.
on a limb in
It's
local
better. Oh, that
co-op.
looks pretty good actually. Maybe it's
You
fine.
can
I don't
also play
know.
a revamped version of Kung Foot using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st.
They've
It's
announced
a
one
great
new game.
day for
Yeah.
a big walk.
Big walk.
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk.
Big walk.
Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th.
Okay, is that Nintendo Switch only, or is it
Season the Seas.
Season the Seas? That would be kind of hard. Whoa.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew.
Okay.
Cook up recipes with Sanji.
Oh God.
The menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change
Honestly,
up the
this could be
restaurant's
good.
interior and expand it to attract even more customers.
Kind of looks Steam Hospital-y, to be
Over
honest, but
400
I don't
characters
know.
from
This
the
could be
One
good.
Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Oh, that's this year. That's nice. A lot of like coming out soon so far. That's nice. Or coming out again soon. Not representative of actual gameplay experience. All right, not representative of actual hype. Is this Pokopia DLC? Pokopia Under the Sea. Under the sea.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea.
Nintendo does free things?
Plant grass.
No.
Build structures.
No.
And expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Huh.
And there's more.
Oh.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way.
There we go.
Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture,
Yeah.
new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass
So it's
paid
a
DLC will be
demo
available
that's
later
free of
today on
the
Nintendo
underwater
eShop.
bullshit. Okay, I like underwater
Part
things.
1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Yay. Poke Metal? The fuck is that for? Okay, do something good now. Subnautica 1, finally. Oh, it was still
We
Pokopia.
hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, I'm looking. Here we go.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods.
Sure.
The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe.
What does he want his wish for?
A queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland.
What's that?
Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge.
The fuck are these outfits?
Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they
Oh, it is 4 houses.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls.
Oh, this
to
game
gain
looks huge.
experience.
I want to be Dietrich.
How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based
God.
tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
That looks very basic in terms of layout terrain compared to something like XCOM there. Is it because it's more about like matching attacks rather than using cover and shit? Like no shade, no disrespect. You know, actually shade and disrespect. It looks terrible, but it's more fun.
The tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the promised one, who will route you here
Is
and
this
guide the living to salvation.
is this still the Fire Emblem game?
How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Oh, it is. Okay, that's okay. So at some point, the whole getting a wish thing just becomes not the story anymore. Okay.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection.
Oh, I like weird
that launches the
boxes
same day.
for video
Please
games. That's
look forward
cool.
to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Yeah.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
I'm not on the first level of Ninja Battles,
The first
so
part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
what's this?
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in
Is
this
this not
open-world
Pokemon?
action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home.
Whoa. Okay.
You can also blow a bubble to float in the air.
Sure. Why not?
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards.
Oh, holy
And if you have
shit.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge
Evan
can be
loves
accessed
fucking Donkey
via
Kong.
the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to
God, were
barrel through
Nintendo Directs
these
always like
limited
this?
time
Yeah.
challenges
But remember,
starting
I'm
later
here
today.
being a grumpy old man for this one, so it's even worse.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through.
Why?
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline.
Why limited?
Inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before.
Bonanza
with
was
the
actually
Super
pretty
Mario
good, I gotta
Bros.
say.
twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors. The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon.
How-
Cast a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
How does this look worse than Vampire Survivors, a notoriously ugly ass game? What the fuck?
At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head battle between the top 2 players.
Okay, this could be fun, actually.
Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise.
So it's like Tetris
Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble
99 or whatever.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, is it just a reskin of Vampire Survivors or what?
Are you up for the challenge in these games?
I wonder how much Nintendo paid Mr. Vampire Survivor for that.
Storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path.
I actually straight I'm not even me, I'm not kidding this time. I straight up don't believe that this game can run on Switch 2.
Remains of humanity. Master brutal melee
I just don't believe you. Like, at least not looking like this.
Ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations.
Trust, is the Switch 2 more powerful than I think it is? Can it run?
Living and the dead. A hero must rise.
480p. Yeah, maybe 480p on a smaller screen though still looks pretty good. Maybe. Yeah.
Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Complete edition.
In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity.
Oh god.
Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities.
We're spoiling just okay.
The lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th.
I can finally play this. The
Nintendo eShop.
Emotional damage you just inflicted, Earl.
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks.
I don't know why, but still to this day, Virgil sitting in the most basic ass garden chair just sends me. It's so fucking funny.
In both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5.
I don't think this could run on Switch 2 either.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd.
Devil May Cry 5 was probably the best looking game when it came out, wasn't it?
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
They still have some
Odin Sphere?
unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Okay. I'm not sure what you do
Nintendo
there.
Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Okay, are they all bundled together or do you have to buy them separately?
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second. With
Wow.
4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld
So you know that's a good thing. Okay, interesting.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Wow.
Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
Xenoblade Survivors?
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a
Are
later date.
they all together then as a 3-pack, or do I have to buy each game separately?
The digital version of Xenoblade
Where's the
Chronicles
fourth
Definitive
game?
Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Oh god, nope,
will be
they're separate.
available on the
Okay.
dates shown on screen.
Are they gonna charge full price? They are, of course they are. Okay.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games.
Salvages
are
code.
getting
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch 2
Nintendo are like
editions.
that, aren't they? They sure are salvaging their past.
New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Put a game on sale. Now we're gonna wail.
From the game.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。
Is this DLC for 2?
そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。今日の訓練は
What if it's like Xenoblade meets Persona?
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。
Were there elves in
奪われ
Xenoblade
た側
Worlds?
はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
Oh, they're in the like a Halo ring, a Halo sphere. Huh.
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。
Yeah, they're in like a sphere. Okay.
破れた神の恨みが
That's cool. That looks good.
晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade Genesis. Wow. Slop it in. No, we have too many to play.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told?
I hope you know.
Please look forward to future updates.
Oh, okay.
Next.
That's a ways away then.
Please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming
was
to
gonna be
Nintendo
Pilot
Switch
Wings.
2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from,
That's
all
it?
with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes in table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly in archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set,
That's just tennis again.
in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf.
This is honestly $400 worth of value. Have you
Battle with
heard of a
one
game
thumb
called
can hand
Slay
your
the Spire?
opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
What do you mean thumb wrestling?
Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
Can you explore the islands? Or is it just a backdrop? Because the island looks really nice.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
The Pilot Wing games were so good.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2.
12 kinds of sports.
Nintendo Switch
one
Sports
of which is thumb wrestling.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
How, honest to God, how is
showed
it not
all
50?
sports
I don't
included,
understand.
But since we have the opportunity,
That's
let's
how
try one of the new sports.
far they are from the bar. Like 50 would be like, oh shit, that's a lot of variety. Like what would the fucking 12? Oh, it's not the.
Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and
Okay,
stronger.
this is the only game that you can do with 2 people, like without the technology. Why? Like, it's better. You can just do it then when holding the control on the fucking couch. What the fuck are you talking about?
The thumb moves.
The thumb
just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned.
This is a low moment.
No, wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Ah, hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected.
What if you just never put your thumb down?
Wait a minute. Ah. I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on.
They have a lot of cooking to do, yeah. Can't wait for the DLC that had 4 things, including rock, paper, scissors.
By dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent.
This game's pretty good. I'm gonna play this when it's fully out, I think.
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to
What makes it good? I just like these kind of games.
Crafting adventure. Delve into the mysteries of Ashen
Excuse me. It has a lot of skills to level up, and I just like seeing the number go up.
On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources.
Can you play it alone? You can't tell anyone that you're playing it alone, but yes, you can.
And build shelter. Then, step into battle. Forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in
You would love old school rooms. I need a little bit more gameplay than what it has, I think.
Nintendo Switch 2,
maybe.
September 15th.
Can you thumb wrestle the dragon?
Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
How much time is left on this?
Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games.
14 minutes? Okay, so we have time for maybe 2 more big announcements that might be worth a moon. Okay. I was really hoping for a new 3D Mario, but I guess not.
Stickers and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2
Is this a new
and
game?
Nintendo Switch, October 29th.
My girls might
So
like
let's
that.
get down there and finish the job.
No, you did this already. Hot take. I think they look weird. I think the environments look pretty good. I think this should still look a bit better for all things considered, but I feel like they look weird.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy.
I will be playing this though, I think. I love Star Fox 64. It's one of the best games ever. It's so fun. I've replayed it so many times.
A free demo that includes a tutorial, and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's like 10% of the game. Make a new one. It's the most simple gameplay in the world. Why can't you make a new one? I don't get it. Just make another one, Lamayo. It's been 25 fucking years and we still just can't have another Star Fox game.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
What?
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals.
Main character's blonde, it's gonna be suck. It's just suck. Whenever the main character is blonde in the fantasy game, the game fucking sucks.
Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas.
Final 7 is the exception that proves the rule.
Thrilling turn-based battles.
This music sounds
call
good.
Upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters.
What are we doing?
Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
Oh, that's really soon. Okay.
A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
Pikmin?
Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do
I have
giant
never heard of
malevolent robot
Pikuniku
frogs
in
and
my
an
entire life.
all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own
It's
problems
amazing. What do you
and
do?
puzzles to solve.
It's a puzzle game?
But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join
This
the
looks like an
resistance
August game.
by using
August, is
Piku's
this an August
surprising
game?
abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in
Full 3D.
Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Damn.
Prepare for an all-new
Dragon Quest Builders 3.
monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood.
Is this full 3D though?
There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends.
Oh, it's the Pokemon version of Dragon Quest Builders. Okay. Damn, this might be better than Pokemon. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all.
I played one of the Game Boy versions of this game. It was actually pretty good, yeah.
Now,
Way back in the day.
take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's
I don't know, the world
uniquely
seems kind of barren, but it's hard to tell. This could be fun.
Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun.
Do you have a Switch too? I do have a Switch too, yeah.
The Withered World.
The Withered Worlds. Okay.
About time you got here.
Holy shit. Oh my god, everyone chill the fuck out. Everyone shut up. No typing in chat right now. We need to focus. Shh. It's the big ticket item.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
The Duskblood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
That's it? That's it. No. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go into gameplay now. Let's hear.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
Okay.
The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands.
Alright, this could be fun.
Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way.
Oh no.
And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately.
Oh, I'm glad you made them really ugly looking, or else I'd feel bad about killing them.
Go it alone. That's where this comes in.
Thumb wrestling got more time than Duskbloods. It did actually, yeah. I understand the fucking Wii 2 fucking sports game thumb wrestling more than I do Duskbloods.
Gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets.
Yay!
There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks.
Is it?
But the salmonids aren't the only powerful
I
ones around
thought
here.
this was going to be like a diving, crafting, salvaging game, but instead it's
leveling up.
It's just
And
South
you can
Park
customize
64.
all sorts
Okay.
of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up.
This
There
could be
are
good
even
still, though. I don't
more
know.
Details to
What's the
cover in
progression
the
system
upcoming
like?
Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the
Wow.
smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out
Life
for
is
more
Strange
info
vibes.
in the future.
I would get the Nintendo News
Don't
app
forget to
if
check
every
this
day
out, too.
they upload a video of someone doing Thumb War.
See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Okay, how many left? Shibuya Scramble 2. Do I have to close my eyes? Oh, that was very Cowboy Bebop.
Awaken your power.
Oh, for fun.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend the throne and crown by right of kings.
I wonder what it's like to be someone who only games via Nintendo, so every time you have this window into a glimpse of the world that comes up on your fucking Switch advertising when you're going through the shop like fucking 1 week from now, you're like, wow, all these games, wow, it's so cool.
The tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds.
This looks pretty rough.
Along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
Do, 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 do,
and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next?
My chat is broken.
Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Alright, chat's back now. Alright, hello chat. Sorry you were gone for a second. This game looked interesting, Observer. I wanted to play this. Now it's on Switch, I finally can. DayZ. Really? I haven't heard of DayZ in so long. Holy shit. Oh, SnowRunner looks awesome. I want to drive a truck through the snow.
Battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
have to buy them all individually.
Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of.
Wait, you go to the Monster Inc. place in 3?
Battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th.
Damn.
a bundle with all 3 compilations. Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th.
Wait, so that's all of them?
Free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today.
What's
on
Remind?
Nintendo eShop.
Oh, that level looks fun.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たち
No,
が
it's
定
not.
義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、
Oh, the trailer is just continuing from where it left off last time.
私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Kingdom Hearts IV. Isn't that where Greg opened the cube?
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
Alright, last announcement. Here we go. What's it gonna be? New Mario game. Let's go.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule.
Dynasty
created by
Warrior
beings
bullshit.
of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Oh, this is Ocarina of Time. Okay. Oh, maybe it's the movie trailer. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, can we see some of it then?
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san
Enough
was
Zelda
appointed
this
the new
time?
president
No!
of Nintendo
No!
America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo,
Koizumi-san.
one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game.
What's with all the remakes
but the moment
then?
I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go. with a few games I hope you find interesting.
Is one of them
And if you
Ocarina of
enjoyed
Time?
Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con,
fuck's
we'll have the
sake.
game playable on the show floor.
Yeah, that's the
Because
one.
at the end
What
of the
about the
day,
thumb
I think
wrestling?
the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. What are they gonna launch with?
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Therese and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're gonna focus on the single player game, and then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, we're going to start right out here in this new cinema scene, right on the Star Fox Bridge, Bridge of the Great Fox, which is the base for the Star Fox team. The team is just coming out of their VR training session, which is part of the tutorial. And we get a little introduction to some of the characters. Falco is their ace pilot, Slippy's the engineer, science expert, Peppy's their...
Alright, so, Jason, I'm really tired. That kind of sucked. Sorry to be, like, grumpy sourpuss, that kind of sucked. Like, if they had shown some more stuff, if they had shown, like, what Duskbloods was, if they had shown... Like what's the scale of Ocarina of Time remake? That sort of thing. I feel like they didn't show a lot of stuff that was interesting for me. Like but not every direct needs to be for me. Not every suite of announcements needs to be for me. It seemed like there was a bunch of stuff the chat really found interesting. There's a bunch of games in there that my kids might like. So, but for me, like there's not much there. I wanted to like, I don't know, the thought of like playing Ocarina of Time again, and it's just gonna probably be like the Star Fox remake where it's just like everything just looks like it was remade in Unreal Engine 5. It just like I'm sorry, I don't want to. Like I don't want to see one of the most beloved games of my childhood just completely just like gone through the ringer again, just done up to today's standards, and it's gonna somehow look worse. Like don't get me wrong, it can still exist, and I hope people who have never played Ocarina of Time play the remake and they enjoy it, because I can always go back and play the original, or I could go back and play the 3DS version. It's fine. I just like, I don't know. I just have a feeling that it's not going to be for me, and they could have alleviated that by actually showing some parts of it that look good. I'd be like, oh shit, this reimagining of it looks really, really good. But instead, they showed what looked like an Unreal Engine 5 version of Link sleeping, and it looked terrible. And that's all we got. I don't know. It's a pretty special game for me, so I don't know. I'm sad that there's no 3D Mario, because I think that we're long overdue for a 3D Mario. I'm also sad that there's no wholly new Zelda game, because I feel like we're overdue for that too, because Tears of the Kingdom doesn't fucking count. So like I would like, what the fuck those are their two flagship series as far as I'm concerned, Mario and Zelda. And like we're year 2 into Switch 2, and like God, it's been so fucking long since Odyssey, and it's been so fucking long since Breath of the Wild. Like, what are we doing? And again, like Star Fox 64 is like, that's cool. I like that game, and the remake looks like it's gonna be pretty fun. Like that's a fun game. Like it's a very pick up and play, very fun game with like doing charge shots and stuff. If you never played Star 64, it's actually incredibly intuitive and simple, but very, very fun. Like it's a good game. But like, can we have a new game as well? Like, I don't know. Fuck, that kind of sucked. The thumb thing was really funny, and just like the Wii Sports only having 12 in there. Like, what are we doing? Although the new Xenoblade game is kind of interesting. The new Dragon Quest game kind of interesting. New Splatoon game is not for me, but that might be fun. Like, they had some stuff. Like, at least it wasn't just a bunch of re-releases. But Liza P was on there. It's like, okay, it's like Switch 2 finally has enough RAM that a bunch of games that were locked out of Switch 1, we can have them now. Yay! It's like, okay, does it need to be in the big announcement though? Can't you just release it? Like, Kingdom Hearts 4 will be on Switch 2 whenever it does come out. Yay! Okay. At least Deltarune Chapter 5. Well, I'm not playing that until it's completely out, so that's one that should be exciting for me, but it's not right now, unfortunately. Is Chapter 5 the last one? No, 7? 7 chapters. Wow, that's a lot of chapters. Holy shit. Stellar Blade is on Switch 2 now, so that's good. That's the kind of game that you want to have on a on a mobile console. Oh man. All right. Anyway, who's the last person I said thank you to? Oh, there's a bunch of people. I'm sorry. It was Henry Wright with Elsai Congru. Okay. Thank you, Vaults220, for the 7 months with I'm back watching streams now. I'm a viewery. Fucking hell. Okay. I'm going to end stream after I say thank you to people, and then we're going to go, I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to walk Gatsby. I'm going to make a coffee. And then once I'm done with all that, we'll be back with The Greatest Attorney 2. It might be in an hour. It might be in an hour and a half. It probably won't be longer than that, but we'll see how it goes with getting food and everything like that. So yeah. So if you want to make plans, then that's fine. Hopefully the coffee perks me up a little bit. I haven't had a coffee yet today, so it should hit me fairly well. Main thing I don't understand is why they show nothing about Ocarina of Time remake if it's not coming out this year. They have 6 months. Yeah, you know what kills me? Chat, it fucking kills me, is that they used to be good at this. The reveal of Breath of the Wild, even though they didn't show too much gameplay, is one of the most hype things ever. Like, the game looked gorgeous, it was static, and then suddenly it started moving, and you're like, and that little teaser was like, holy shit, this game looks amazing. Like, so why can't we have that? Like, why can't we have some of, like, it's not even that they're like, oh, we don't want to spoil it, it's a fucking 25-year-old game. Like, thank you, Vaults220. Thank you, Pigeonhole, for 50 months. Hey, streamer. Thank you for the early morning streams. They've kept me sane during a spate or spat? Spate. It's spate of marital trouble. I've been through a few wives by this point. Anyway, I'm Henry VIII now. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Zarkorn, for the 32 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kyrvale, one of those. Hopefully somewhere close. Thank you for the 30 months for the sub after. Important, have you made a statement on the Steins Gate remake? You could play it and bash it on constantly, and the OG fans, me, would agree with you on everything. I have not made a statement, sorry, you know, we'll see. I haven't received $1 million to continue reading it yet. That's my ransom, I'm sticking to it. Your old pal Ransom. Thank you, Elf's Gamer, for the 11 months with Danganronpa 2x2 released today. Nothing on Danganronpa. Nothing. Thank you, Rat Toku, for the 18 months with Hey Joe, are you excited for the Breath of the Wild remake? Fuck, knowing Nintendo, that's probably coming. How much of the Nintendo engine is devoted to just remaking their old shit at this point? Thank you, Blood Boys, for the 8 months with I'm so excited for later today. Can't wait to see how the Great Ace Attorney wraps up all the plots within 10 minutes. I'm excited to read through it too. I'm a little nervous about reading today because I'm very tired. But we should be able to get through it. We might be a shorter stream today. It might be 4 hours. And we might take a break stream in the middle of this week and we'll see how it goes. But I got a decent amount of sleep, so we should be okay. Thank you, Crispy Manlet, for the 8 months with sneaking this in here to avoid Mina and the Great Ace Attorney spoilers. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Crispy Manlet. Hope you enjoyed Nintendo Direct. It wasn't a complete miss for everyone, I think. And thank you to actually Purple or Purpley for the 3 months with oh boy, I'm so happy to see more Duskbloods information after Europe. Oh, it's already over? Well, I'm sure there's a release date. A closed network test this summer. Oh. Not even a holiday release. Don't worry. When they announce something way ahead of time, and when it finally comes out, it's really, really great and fantastic and worth the wait. Just like Metroid Prime 4. Thank you, Gourmet Selection, for the 32 months with a smile, and thank you, Nick Bottom, for the 48 months too, with a Glorp and a Joms. Glorp and a Joms, not the Yuri version, just Glorp and Joms. Anyway, I will be I'll be back in about an hour, maybe 90 minutes. I'm gonna go make a coffee, walk Gatsby, and get some food, and then it's Greatest Attorney 2 time. So see you later, chat. If I don't see you, have a good rest of your day.